Hello, Fly Babies. It's me, your Flylady Kat, and it is our Saturday evening motivation time. So I'm here between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., so I've made it in my scheduled time. I just got back from taking care of my parents. I stayed a little bit longer. We had some extra things we had to do tonight, so that's okay. So I am here, and you are here. There are 5 of you here. I want to know how your evening is going, or if you have done all of your things that you plan to do today. We only had a 2-layer cake. Unless you're a payroll fly baby, then you had a 3-layer cake. Tell me what you did today. All right, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to give a shout out to Erin and Jackie and Jessica and Candace and Jennifer and Kiona. My headache went away despite all the medicine I took and the 2-hour nap I took. In the car on the way home from my parents, I noticed it was gone, and I feel fantastic. So thanks for asking, Kiona. Hi, Sandra and Yasmin and Elizabeth. That's Elizabeth Whaley Avery. Melissa and Candace had a relaxing day. 2 layers. Teresa Wilson. Margaret Rose, first time catching you live at night. Not sure much time I have before my assistant shows up, but we'll watch what I missed tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Alicia from My Perfectly Imperfect Life. Hi, Alicia. Dickie Talmadge from Santa Paula, California. Hi, Kat. It's great, going great now. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you feel better. Thank you. I do feel better. Hi, Kat. Your headache it's gone, Lynn Shear. It's gone. It's like magic after 3 days. Pause the live and like the video, friends. Thank you, Erin. Angela Conti. Hey, how was your first day in class? She's getting her master's. She's going to be a doctor one of these days. I know it. Okay, and she's doing so great. Lisa said hi to both me and Mr. B and gave us a check mark. All right, so how's it going? Did you get everything done? Did you get your routines done? Did you have a great fun day? Hello, Linda. Did you have a fun day? Larry, Mr. B is saying hello to everyone. I hope you did. I really do. This was your day to have fun. Now, tomorrow's your day to have rest. Everybody needs a rest. I hate those kind of headaches. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks, Elizabeth. I do. I feel better. It's such a great feeling. I mean, I could totally function with it, but it was great when it finally went, and it was after all the medications, so I know. And it wasn't like heavy-duty ibuprofen, things like that. Hello, everyone. Misty said, Roxy already liked. Laundry is still going. Okay, Roxy. Ann said, everything done but the evening routine. Cleaned in the garage and washed our patio with my husband. Oh, that's a good thing to get done. I hope you had a fun day, though. I hope you had fun. Did you have fun doing that? Did you squirt each other? What did you do? Hi from Mexico, Tanya Ariguan Rivera. Hola, Tanya. Dickie Talmadge. Hello, Mr. B. I have to fold towels. Dinner is in the oven. Awesome. Larry used the Instant Pot for the first time. He made beef stew, and it is wonderful. He used grass-fed beef, and it smells so good. Let's see. I didn't get to one task in my zone, Kiona said, but I'm trying to repress my perfectionism. You repress it, girl. You've got this. Angela said her first day of class this time was great. I loved it, but now I'm 35-minute drive home. Now I'm exhausted. It also snowed, so my 35-minute drive home almost took an hour since the plows were focusing on the main roads. Bummer. Be careful. Is this your 3rd class in your master's? I think it is. Misty said, just got back from family date night. Ooh, fun. And Dickie said, yummy about Mr. B's Instant Pot. He's having fun using the Instant Pot. He's an excellent cook, actually. He can make all kind of wonderful foods, and he has good natural talents. His mother was a wonderful cook. Absolutely. She was great. She was a Southern cook. And when she knew we were in town, she made the best buttermilk biscuits. And when she knew we were in town, when we hit the city limits, she would put a pan of biscuits in the oven for me. They were like feather, delicious, delicate, small. Anyway, she was a great cook, not just her biscuits. Everything she made was fabulous. Okay, family fun day, husband watching playoff games, and I'm reading, Candace said. That's awesome. Elizabeth said, morning routine done and good time. Thanks to you for telling me to focus. Morning routine time now has a structure, and I can do it in roughly 30 to 40 minutes. That's fantastic. I'm so proud of you, Elizabeth. You are a 20%er. Why are you asking a question, Dickie? Yep, it was a good time. And said, gonna have a relaxing evening now, my time. It's only 5:48 p.m. Awesome. Rana said, hello, Kat and Mr. B. Hi, Rana. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins said, good evening, just turning in, doing Family Fun Day, a different day as work today. It was a great week for getting my zone tasks done. Yay. A feeling of accomplishment. Fantastic. My favorite biscuits, Dickie said. You would have loved them, Dickie. They're so good. Angela said, yes, ma'am, third class. I did operations management and marketing last semester. This one is data analytics, which is statistics, which I know you love. Shelby said, good evening, Kat from Savage Kids. Just joining you. So happy you're here. Y'all getting your notifications a little early for doing the thumbs up? Don't forget, pause the video, take off the chat and go out there and like it. I have 48 of you on here. 25 have liked it, and it'll help you get a sooner notification. Got to like it every time. I don't know why, but you just do. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it, and I think you would get an earlier notification. Let's see. Jackie Longnecker said, routine's done and several other things. I love Saturdays at home. No kids around for Family Fun Day. Just enjoying the quiet. The phone doesn't ring as much on Saturdays and no appointments. Fantastic, Jackie. Oh, you hit the wrong key. Okay, Dickie. Aaron Boucher. Hey, Kat and Mr. B. Kat, after this morning's video about perfectionism, I realized I'm seeing this trait in my 12-year-old daughter. Any advice on how to train her or how to help her at her age? Unfortunately, she learned it from me. Yeah, you just tell her, you know what? This, whatever she's doing, is called perfectionism. And it's a very mean way to talk to yourself and treat yourself. And it's totally unnecessary. And tell her about, nature and how things are created and how painters paint. And if you look up close, it's not perfect. And that we want to let that go and learn to enjoy life. It's much more important than a thing. And you just keep telling her that in a gentle way, and she'll get it. It'll be good. Tell her it's a natural inclination, that you have it too, and you don't want her to suffer from that, and she can change her mind at her early age. 12 is a great, great age in kids. LZ, good morning. Our morning routine makes us feeling radiant and uplifting. Awesome, LZ. Jennifer said, good evening, and Sammy K said, hi, do you shine your tub the same way you shine your sink? Negative. No, don't do that. But you can, get some something that's more abrasive, doesn't scratch. Like you can use Barkeeper's Friend or any of those things, or even baking soda and give it a scrub. You can use Dawn and vinegar and give it a scrub. There's lots of things. And I don't ever really have to deep clean mine. I'll give it a light clean with some cleanser, with some spray cleanser and a wipe down about once a month, but I never really need to deep clean it because I spray it with my wonderful spray from Grove Collaborative Method after shower and after bath spray. I spray it every time and I wipe it every time, so it's always shiny and clean. But about once a month I'll get in there and give it a wipe down, a good wipe down. But I guess you could shine your tub if you wanted to. I think it's probably unnecessary if you're keeping it clean. But if you've got little rugrats and they're muddy and dirty, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Okay, what else do we have on here? Hey, Kat. Hey, Shannon. So everybody, we only have 56 of you on here. 36 have given a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Elizabeth said, decluttered also in last week. Today made first trip to post office with armload of boxes of stuff I'm mailing family and friends that was decluttered, like photos, old Christmas ornaments, etc. I have 4 boxes to donate. Speaking of old Christmas ornaments, y'all, I saw the prettiest thing at Bach Gardens in the Lake Wales area of Florida. They had decorated this house, this beautiful house, the Buck Mansion on Bach Tower Gardens, and they had taken tree toppers, those mercury glass tree toppers, put them in candle holders, an odd number of them, put pine boughs and magnolia leaves around it and some little strings of beads, like little silver beads and a few little red beads, some pine cones, and that was the tablescape. And then there's a mirror above it, and over the mirror they hung a round wreath, and on that wreath was hot glued probably lots of just colored ornaments, and that was the tablescape. And it was it wasn't a tablescape, it was like an entryway decoration. So like your table when you walk in the entryway. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to do that. I have a very tiny area, so I'm just going to use 3 treetop ornaments and do the little candle holders to hold them at different heights, and do the little pine bough and magnolia and beads, and do them and have a mirror. So I'll put a little green, just buy a green wreath from Michael's, and it's hot glue different colored ornaments on it. It was so pretty. And then the other thing that they did is they had candles all through the house, the big ones that look melted, but it's a little fake flame. It looks so pretty. They also put those on like cake plates that they decorated that way with the pine and the magnolia, and put like 3 at different heights and just set them in different places. It was so pretty. So I thought that was a great idea, and I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, let's see. It was stunning, Elizabeth. Hi, lights out, snowing here, staying warm. Your lights are out, Denise? Yikes, do you have a fireplace? I hope so. Savage Kids, I'm starting a restoration project on my daughter's dresser. This is Shelby. How long do you suggest I should work on it daily so I don't get burned out? Well, a restoration project on a dresser takes longer, so I would just do it in steps. Just say, okay, today I'm going to strip the paint. Tomorrow I'm going to sand it down. The next day I'm going to see if anything else needs sanding or stripping, and finish it up. The next day I'm going to do the chalk paint. The next day I'm going to distress the chalk paint or whatever, or do the wax. Whatever all the steps are, I don't know, I've never done it before. But that's what I would do. I would just break it down step by step instead of doing it all at one time. That's what I would do. And in the end, you'll enjoy the process, and you'll have a beautiful piece of furniture when you're done, and I would be so jealous of that. That sounds lovely. I've just never done it. I think I should. I should try that one of these days. And your daughter will love it. Melissa, listening as I groom my dogs. I love to hear you're grooming your dogs. That's a very important thing to do. Erin, love and appreciate your sage advice. You're welcome, Erin. If you have pictures, please post so we can see it better in our heads. I will. I'll put it on Instagram. Okay? I'll put it on my Instagram. Jamise, sounds beautiful. It was so beautiful. Okay, yeah, I'll put it on Instagram, and you guys can go look at my Instagram. The link is below, and you can go to my Instagram. It's not on there yet, though. Dickie Talmadge loves her baseboards. You know why? Because they painted them. They painted all their baseboards, and I know they look good, Dickie. And you can try that decoration, too. Elizabeth said, I bought several large clear jars with lids at a thrift store to put those old glass ornaments in for display. I got that idea from Diane in Denmark. You're talking about the little balls? That would be fun. That would be pretty too. Margaret Rose, I was able to click thumbs up without turning off the chat. Never could figure out how to turn off the chat. And it worked? Oh, good, Margaret. Who knew? I don't know. I'm not a techie. You guys don't ask me technical questions because I just don't know. Savage said, thank you. And yes, it's so fun. You have to try it. Okay, that's Shelby. Who was that in here? Who snuck in here? My angel. She's in her apron. Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. I told everybody about your perfection video. That's what we talked about this morning. I'm so glad you're here. And we talked about how perfectionism is such a cruel thing to do to ourselves and our children, and how paints, and when you look at a painting, it's not perfect, but when you back away, it looks great. And that's what we need to do, right? Elizabeth said, yes, those balls, 60 years old. Ooh, that's awesome. Dickie said, with your help, you're so funny. Kimmy, that's Mr. B giving you hugs, Kimmy. So fun. I'm doing this later, so probably you on the West Coast and in Los Angeles and Las Vegas and Salt Lake City and all those areas can see me. It's not so late for you guys. Here, probably everybody's, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost time to do our evening routine. Kiona said, Kimmy, great Kids Zone meal prep video the other day. I talked about your Kids Zone today too, Kimmy. Talked about that. And watch that video because it's just really obvious what she does and how she moves it around. Right, Kimmy? And when you know what Larry said when he saw that, because I was taking a nap today and all the videos run on the TV and he watched everything, and he said, that idea for the zones is so good for kids. Kimmy is right on point with that because that teaches children how to take care and be independent. And I said, yeah, she's done a really good job with her kids. You sure have. Alicia, in my perfectly imperfect life, what about media male? What about media male? Minnie Wealthy Cam Girl found you on YouTube, Debt Community. Well, welcome, Minnie. So happy to have you join us. Alicia said, sorry, I don't know what that means. Okay, Kimmy said, thank you. It's the only system that works for our family. And you also reward your children with screen time or money, and that's how they earn it or don't earn it, which I think is great. If they choose not to do it, they don't earn it. I love it. Dickie loves you too, Kimmy. Let's see. Misty said, what time do you start all your routines? You start your morning routine the very first thing in the morning before the kids. Now, Misty, my suggestion is if you haven't watched it, and I know you've been here for a while, but go watch the How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies. It talks about every step of this. And the first thing you do is get up in the morning, do your morning routine. And remember I talk about the slinky going down the stairs? When you go from the morning routine is in slinky steps. So you go get up, make the bed, wash your face, brush your teeth, clean the sink, put on moisturizer, put on makeup, comb your hair, put on your clothes, wipe out the sink, clean the toilet, go to the kitchen, wash your hands, take the dishes out of the dishwasher, make some coffee. It's like boom, boom, boom. The next thing you do is go in the kids' room, get them up, put them through theirs, if you have kids. Next thing you do is put in some laundry. While the laundry's going, you do your inch of paper. Then you're done in the morning for the routines. The next thing would be, what is your zone? And you go straight to the zone and work for 15 minutes if it's cluttered, or 10 minutes if you don't have any clutter and you can do a deep clean. And then you go straight from that to your basic weekly plan. So whatever that is, if it's errand day, you go run errands. If it's weekly home blessing hour, you do your weekly home blessing hour. Boom, boom, boom. And then you're done. And it doesn't take long. And when you're done, you enjoy the rest of the day until after dinner routine, before bed routine, and whatever other things you've committed to. If you have children, you're going to have commitments that you're going to have to meet. If you have dogs, cats, birds, fish, geckos, whatever, you have commitments to take care of those things. You might have something that you've committed to at church. You might be a crafter and you've committed to make something for someone or yourself. You may be crocheting. Who knows what you're doing? But that's what happens in the afternoon. So that's the play time. You know, those things, even though we commit to do things, like Kimmy with her perfectionism video said that she would give us a talk at church, that's actually playtime. That's not house. That's actually enjoyable once you do it. She was trying to be perfect about it and finally let it go. And Kimmy, I know you enjoyed it, right? So that's an enjoyable thing to do. These are things where we express our love for our community, our love for ourselves, our love for our friends. So there we go. Okay, monitor. Let's see here. Hi, Gail, the northern one. Hello from the UK. Hey, Melissa Ramsey. Let's see. Working on my new receipt filing system today for 2019, doing paper now. Great, Elizabeth. Let's see, what did I miss? I signed up for Patreon yesterday. Love it. So glad, Melissa. Good evening. There's my link for Patreon. Patreon is so awesome. I love doing my Patreon videos for you guys. Right now, I'm doing whatever you request me to do. So I've got a big list of things, but you can, if you're one of my patrons, you can put a suggestion out there and I will do that for you. I will make a video for you if it's not too weird, you know, if it's not too specific. If it's very specific, I will answer you with an answer. But if it's something that I think that the community would benefit from, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to give you credit for that video. So yay. Anyway, it's $5 a month. There's no commercials and it's recorded videos. You can look at all of them. Somebody sent me a request. Remember, I'm not a techie and I don't run the Patreon. I just make videos and put them out there and I know they're out there. Somebody said, how do you search? I don't know how you search titles. I just go through and look. So, and I do repeats. I do sometimes repeat different things. So anyway, just saying, that's my Patreon channel and I'd love if you came over there. It's only $5 a month. You know how much I pay for a latte? $5 for one. It's gone in 20 minutes or less. Okay, let's see. Let me go back here. Gretchen, good evening. Hope you had a lovely family fun day. I did. I took a nap and Larry and I spent time together. Hey, Kat, I'm late but wanted to say hey. Hey, Judy. Many wealthy, oh yeah, I talked to you before. Sorry, single, no kids, and now no cats. Had to throw away all furniture from pest infestation in 2017. My place doesn't feel like a home anymore. Videos gave me clarity. Yes. And you know what? If you had to throw away your furniture, then you have the best opportunity of all, because you get to picture in your mind what you want your home to look like. And then you're in no rush to decorate it. You know exactly the chair you want. You know exactly the couch you want, the rug you want. And you get to save up and buy that and really appreciate it. Don't go into debt for things. Save up and buy it. Or maybe you're a person who's crafty and you want to, and you find a dresser on the side of the road and you can do what we were talking about earlier, sand it down and refinish it, or do it in chalk paint and wax or whatever. And you can create your beautifully, perfectly appointed home one piece at a time. There is no rush, and I don't want you going in debt. And then it will feel even more like home, and these pieces will last you forever if you take good care of them. And I think you love things when you really save up for them, and you hope and think and pray about them, and you've got that perfect couch. Like, I know the couch I want for my living room. I have couch, I have chairs, but I want, and I know it's not expensive, but I just want this white slip-covered IKEA couch that I love, the regular size, and I want 2 white club chairs. And I'm saving up. I'm not buying them right now. What I have is perfectly fine. I have something to sit on, a couch and a couple of chairs, but this is what I want. So I have a picture in my mind, and I want you to do the same. Picture exactly how you want it. So having nothing is almost better than having too much, truly. Okay, let me go. I'm going to go from the bottom up, so if you guys could hold for just a minute, let me read so I can catch up. Erin said, I realize now I've always had routines even prior to finding you. They just weren't routines that served me well. That's a very good point. I can't begin to tell you the effect finally having routines in place has had on my life, nor can I thank you enough for your wisdom and guidance in my life. I don't think you know how amazing you are. Oh, Erin, you're sweet. Jump in where you are, LZ said. Absolutely. Good job, Candace. I need to do that with my supplements too. I don't know what you did because I'm going backwards. What do you do with the underscript pile of stuff left over from decluttering? Underscript? Okay. I always have a throwaway, put away, giveaway, and I have no idea what to do with this pile. There isn't a pile called nondescript. There's only a pile called throwaway, giveaway, or put away. So when you hold something in your hand, you're going to say, this is something I need. It fits the picture I have for my house. I like it. It's going to be a put away. This is something, I don't know if I want this or not. You already know you don't want to keep it. If you ever say, I don't know if, that's a giveaway, or if it's not worth giving away, it's a throwaway. There is nothing else. Everything is either trash or giveaway. And when you give away something, do you know how many people live in very close areas to you who will love to have those things? What charitable organization can you take it to? Where somebody, maybe a refugee family, maybe somebody who didn't have any insurance and their house burned down. There are people who would love and need to use these things that to you are just superfluous things or nondescript things. And to them it would mean the world. Old linens that maybe you bleached and have spots on them, you know, colored linens with spots. They would love that. They would like any linens, any blankets, any towels. They don't care if they're rough around the edges, you know, so think about that. And also there are pet places for old towels and things you can give to, but think about the people who could really, really love to have those things, and they'd be a good springboard for them. So don't keep junk. Remember what I talked about this morning, that your bins, your shelves, and your closets have a job, and their job is to hold, and you decide what it is. Like, my linens go on this shelf, that's the job of this shelf. It is not the job of this shelf to hold anything but linens. This bin is just for Christmas. It is not the job of it to hold Thanksgiving or Easter. It's just Christmas. And you assign jobs, just like you assign your kids jobs, and they do it well. And if you find they're not doing it well, you remove those things that are on there that don't belong there and give them away, okay? Because nobody thought that they belonged there, or somebody didn't know where their home was. If everything is, you can even, if you have kids who are crazy and put things all over the place, label stuff. Labels are great, huh, Kimmy? Label stuff so they know where they go. And then if you do see something that's really good, like a beach towel, and you don't want it on the linen shelf, you can say, Myra, come here. Didn't I tell you to put up the towels? Is this where the towels go? What does it say right there? Just like a teacher, firm, firm. We don't have to be mean, but firm. What does it say right there? That's right. So where does that towel go? Excellent. Good job. Don't put it there anymore. That's not where it goes. Okay, firm. So they know, whew, Mama means business, right? Mama means business. I can't just be a thoughtless person. I heard my daughter the other day, I called her and she said, hold on, Mama. And she said, Miranda, do not jerk those things out of that, I think it was her pots and pans. Do not jerk those pots and pans out and be thoughtless like that. Look at all the stuff that fell out. You be careful when you're taking out pots and pans. Yes, ma'am, Mama. And she put it back in and got out the pot. You have to be firm sometimes because kids are cuckoo, right? All of you who have kids know that. We love them dearly, but they're cuckoo. Okay, where was I? Let me go backwards here. Hold with me just a minute. So Rachel, I hope that answered your question. That was a long answer to a short question. I keep hitting the enter key because I am on a tiny keyboard, Susan said. Owen, Judy, try a microcloth in warm water. Okay. Hello, beautiful purpose. I thought I would hate it because it's free. Okay. Susan said, this year I'm really committed to doing weekly reviews in my planners. I thought I would hate it, but it's really very rewarding and easy. Awesome. Weekly reviews. I love that idea. That's a really brilliant idea, Susan. Good evening. It's Maria from Ohio. Hi, Maria Conley. Angela has a gecko. I know I saw somebody else said gecko, haha. She belongs to my son, but I've inherited her because he is spending his sophomore year of high school in Japan. Listen to this. Her son learned Japanese, and he's 14 years old, or is he 15? He's young, and he's in Japan, staying with families, speaking Japanese. Is that incredible? I know, and he's really cute, too. Somebody's going to have a catch with him. Margaret, do you not go live on Sunday mornings? No, I don't go live on Sunday mornings. I go to Mass on Sunday mornings, so I don't go live on Sunday mornings. I believe that Sunday is a day of rest, and I'm not going live on Sunday mornings. But we all know, and I know, Margaret, you're Jewish, so the Sabbath is Saturday for you, so you can watch my Saturday stuff on Sunday. Of course, you're at home, so you can watch it anytime. Let's see. Denise doesn't have a fireplace. Back to Flylady tomorrow. I'm still writing out my morning routine because it's not completely set in my mind, Candace said, and I've added taking my pills and my vitamins to the routine. It's really helped me remember to do that. And you'll feel better when you take your pills on a regular schedule. Yeah, that was Owen laughing about the geckos. Okay, I've caught up. Let me go back here to the bottom. We've been on here 27 minutes already. Is that incredible? I have so much fun with you guys. Let's see. Hold on, I'm catching up. Bear with me. Okay, I read that. Okay, Minnie said, not with the risk of pest infestation. I will now save up and go brand new, IKEA repainting, but I have so much paper clutter. Great, this is a wonderful time to get rid of your paper clutter. Every morning I want you to be grateful that you have the time, the energy, the stamina, the inspiration, the accountability to do your inch of paper. Thank God every day that you can do this. Be grateful, okay? Be grateful. It'll make you feel different. Coach yourself also. Let's see. I'm almost caught up, guys. Hold tight. Let me just catch up to the bottom again. I can never catch up. Lynn said, remember to like the videos, y'all. I've got 79 on here. 49 have liked it. Okay. Let's see. Elizabeth is talking to someone else. Denise said she decided we need a routine for when the lights are out. You know what, Denise? That is a great idea if it happens often, that you have a plan for when the lights are out. You know, a lot of people have that issue in the cold weather, and maybe a plan in place would be awesome for when the lights go out, and a way to keep warm and think about all the things. You know, I've even heard you can make, like, I don't know what kind of heaters you could have without lights, but I know those little candle things with the what is it, with the flower pots give off a little bit of heat. Whatever. I don't know. I don't really know because I don't live in that kind of weather, but I would definitely have a plan. I think that's a great idea. Susan said, in November, I prayed about my living room that did not feel homey, so we never sat in there. I thought about the 2 things I needed and prayed about it. We saved up for one, and the other was given to me. Isn't that a blessing? Wonderful, Susan. I hope it warmed it up for you. Gail said, we did a quick round trip to Phoenix today and visited dear friends from Nevada. Great family fun day. That's awesome, Gail. Owen, use, need, love, place for it, fit my lifestyle currently, or is it a duplicate? Helps me to decide whether to keep. Those are great ways to sift that out. Thanks, Owen, for that contribution. Hello, Jenny Paulino. Oh, happy day is here. Fran said, better late than never. That's right, sweetie pie. Nancy R., I cleaned the front of my fridge off, and now it looks naked. It probably looks great. Probably makes your kitchen look better. Angel said her son, who's in Japan, turned 16 in October, so he was 15 when he went over in August. That's right, he was 15. That's young. And he speaks Japanese. I'm just so impressed. And he's so cute. Rana, thank you, Alwyn. This is a great way to deal with the clutter stuff. Elizabeth said, I do both church and temple. Awesome, Elizabeth. Melissa, I find if things are labeled, it helps my family and myself in completing the process. We don't pull things out and make more of a mess. Great. Only one live on Sunday in the evening. Renew your spirit day. Thanks, Larry. There's my little Kimmy talking to us. I'm decluttering this week. It was on the docket this past week, but the bug hit our family. Oh no. The only productive thing I got done was some freezer meals. That's pretty productive, Kimmy. I was watching your video on freezer meals today. I usually like the video at the end, but I liked it while I was on and learned to click back in. Yay, Rana. We learn something new every day. Susan said, we have one for tornado warnings. We live in Tornado Alley. Used to have one for hurricanes when I was on the Gulf. Yeah, you have to have a plan, right? Maria Conley said, she's in my apron. You are doing a fantastic job. That's a lot of work. God bless you. And you have done a lot. Yes, she has. Erin Kimmy loves your channel, and you inspire her to be a better woman and a mother and a wife. And she's tempted to try an apron, but I know I couldn't pull it off like you can. I keep telling you, Kimmy, you got to get aprons out there. I would wear an apron that said she's in her apron. I would love that. It'd be so cool. Get an apron. We would buy it. Susan Chandler, I was talking about routines for the lights out. I knew what you were talking about. Oh, it was you talking about it? Is that what you're saying? That was you. Yeah, I knew you were. Did I sound like I didn't know? Maybe I sounded like that. Couldn't pull one off, could not. Okay. I always have Kat in my head as I go about my day, my saving grace. You're so precious. So true, Erin. She's one of the best. Talking about you, Kimmy. Love Kimmy's freezer meals. I am so thankful for both you and Kat, Kimmy. I know, working on it. That apron, that would be so cool. I was afraid you wouldn't, but you did understand. I did. Melissa, this is Alwyn. Sometimes I do, but I have breaks between 15 minutes, and it keeps me fresh and motivated, but don't burn out. Okay. All right, lady loves, it's been 33 minutes. I won't be on here in the morning, so listen to me. Do your evening routine tonight. Coach yourself well. Coach your family. You're going to church if you're going, and that they know, yes, we're going to church in the morning, and this is what we're wearing, and this is the plan. Let them know what to expect. And reward them. You know, if you have little kids and they can have donuts, say, you know what, after church we'll get a donut if you're good, whatever. Just plan it out and get up in the morning, do your morning routine, put your children through their morning routine, go to church. You will feel so much better for it. If you haven't been in a long time, don't be afraid. Just go, okay? All right, that's it for today. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you tomorrow evening right here between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you so much. You give me so much joy, and I love you, and I want you to remember that you are beautiful.